Hello everybody, this is the GoldenLockPicker, and I'm back at you here with a couple of locks on the bench today. What I have for you guys today is an entry video for Grouchy Lenny's 220 subscriber giveaway. And Grouchy, congrats on making 220 subscribers on your YouTube Locksport channel. They are all well-deserved, and that's a huge milestone. So congratulations, and hopefully many, many more. So what I'm going to be doing to enter into Grouchy's giveaway, he has asked us to pick at least 2 locks, specifically either 2 locks, a lock and a handcuff, or 2 sets of handcuffs. I do not have any handcuffs. That's not really something that I've delved into, and frankly, I think I'm probably not going to go down that road, since I have plenty of other things in the queue here that you guys will be seeing fairly soon. But I'll show off kind of obviously one of those with the lever lock picking here. And I'm going to pick through a Squire 440, and I'll also be picking a Brinks R70. Well, I shouldn't say picking, I'm going to rake that guy. But I'll show it off with the Swick, which I just received for Christmas here, because I think that would be kind of an interesting thing there. In addition to picking those combinations of things that he had offered, he also wanted us to make sure that we gave 2 shout outs to 2 other channels, at least a minimum of 2, and also talk about 2 things that we're working on. So I'll cover that at the end of the video. And then also a name for his pet rock. And for me personally, I'm going to kind of keep it cheesy, PG, and I'm going to go with Rocky. Like Rocky Balboa, you know, Philadelphia. Hey, Adrian, you know. So we'll go with Rocky. And we'll go ahead and get started picking here. And I'll be using Nigbee's tools. He is a fellow Locksport YouTuber from over in the UK. He was kind enough to make some tools for me here, and including this custom-made turner that I really enjoy. It's a resin inlaid handle. So we'll go ahead and insert that. And this is a lever lock. If you haven't seen one of these before, these types of locks have been around for hundreds of years. They've been around for quite some time. And matter of fact, even this one right here, we could see it has it stamped on there that Squire has been a lock maker since 1780. And there are definitely many other lever lock makers that have been out there, and some antique ones that are even older than that. So we'll go ahead and get to picking here, and hopefully we can get it open on this guy. We'll try 1, 2, 3. Feels a little interesting, but yeah, I'm gonna let that go. Oh, there we go. Just a little push on 1. Try it on 3. Nothing on 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back up. 1, 2. Okay, we got to click on 3. And just a little bit of movement. One is loose. Oh, we got a little bump on 2, and a little bit of movement. Oh, and there we go. We got that open. So let's go ahead and get our tools out here. There we go. And as always, any tools that I use in my videos, I'll leave a link in the description below. And even though I won't be using Jimmy Longs, I will leave a link in the description, just because Jimmy Longs, frankly, makes some absolutely wonderful products and picks. So I'm always going to include that if there is a pin tumbler lock that's picked in any of my videos. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. And Nigbee, thank you for such an awesome set of tools that lets me be able to pick in the lever lock realm of our hobby. So let's go ahead and get going on this. We'll go ahead and use the turning tool from the Swick. This is a bottom of the keyway tensioner, and I will use the I believe this is the Quint rake, and it seems like it's kind of like not their most aggressive profile. It's kind of a little bit shorter, but we'll give that a shot here. And we'll go ahead and get rocking on that, and there we go. And you can see that is opened. Almost don't even need a turning tool, this thing's so bad. And just to make sure it's not a fluke, we'll make sure it's locked up. Okay, pull that back out. And we'll go in, and bam. Yep, it really is that bad, folks. Don't ever buy a Brinks R70. Okay, so, you know what, just for the gigs, I'll single pin pick with a Jimmy Longs tool. So, you know what, I'll make sure that that deserves to be in there, so to speak. Okay. Feels like we got one of them set. And there we go. All right, so single pin picked and raked the Brinks R70. And we use both the Jimmy Long short flat hook in 23 thousandths. We use the Swick with their kind of not so aggressive Quint rake. I want to call that the cycloid, if you will. And then we used bottom of the keyway tensioner for that. So that's the locks that needed to be picked for that submission or that entry. And let me go ahead and put my tensioner back in here. You guys can kind of see how that gets inserted into there, and I kind of have to coax it just a little bit. And okay, once we got that, then I'll try to pull these up, pull that back. They're all together, and there we go. That's the Swick. In fact, I'll put my little clip here on the side with that. And so shout outs, and what am I working on? Well, shout outs, I'm going to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers who I think you guys need to go subscribe to. His name is Nightmare, and his tag is Circa Nightmare, CIRCA Nightmare, I believe is what it is. If it's not, I'll have it in the link in the description below. But please go check him out. And the reason I mention him is he's been one of my subscribers and has been commenting on a lot of my videos, and I'm very grateful to have him as a consistent subscriber. I've also been very fortunate enough to have some other really big YouTubers be subscribers in our community. I mean, obviously not like massive, but some of the guys out there like you know, Nigbee is followed my channel, and I'm super grateful for that. And as well for people like Lockpicking Hippie. Thank you for him for being a subscriber. Also, just some of the other ones that I have on there. Murloc, fairly big channel. I think he's got about like 5,000 subscribers. I'm just very grateful whenever I get somebody who's following my channel like that. I'm not giving a shout out to them in the sense of they are my 2 shout outs, but I do want to recognize them, because for them to just even follow people like us really just kind of gives some encouragement to us. But for me, my 2 my 2 shout outs is going to be to, as I mentioned before, Nightmare, and then my second one is going to be to I believe it's Gris Anarchy, something like that. He is a kind of a newer subscriber for my channel who has a small channel as well, and he's into the lever lock picking scene. Oh, looks like my background just fell down, so you guys get to see that. But I want you guys to go check him out. He's, I think, over in that space of picking lever locks as well. So give him a subscription. You know, and just go check him out. I think he'd appreciate it. Also, thanks to any of the other subscribers I've gotten just from Grouchy, giving a shout out to me. Thank you guys for coming over and supporting me, and I'll try to give you guys some love too, and stop by your guys' channel and watch some of your videos and say thank you. So I think that's pretty much it, except for what I'm working on. And now this is the part I think you guys are going to be a little bit interested in. I'll give you guys a preview to something. Normally I would never show this before I make a video for it, but Grouchy, you're going to get it. I am diving into dimple picks and dimple lock picking. So this is something that I've actually been holding on to for a little while, and I've been practicing, and it is challenging. It is very challenging, and I need to work on maybe sanding, filing some of these. I've actually gotten my first dimple lock picked open, and I'll show you what that is down here. It is the Libeo high security padlock, and it is a dimple lock that releases this shackle. Looks like it'd be used for locking up like a bicycle or something like that. And what makes this kind of interesting is not only is it a dimple lock, but it's a smiley face dimple lock. And that makes it very challenging to tension and pick. Thankfully, this one's not quite as bad as some of the other locks I've got on the docket here. I've actually got some very high security dimple locks sitting off to the side here. I don't think I'll show all of my hands, so to speak, but I think I've given you guys enough there. In terms of other things I'm working on, I'll give you guys something else. I'll show you a part of a video that will be coming up. I won't show you the tool, so you guys will have to watch for that one. I am working on tubular impressioning, and I actually got my first open using a tubular impressioning tool on this old American lock, and I believe this is like a, oh boy, like a HT15 or the HT10, I can't remember. It's kind of, there it is, HT15. And this is a older lock. You can tell by the script on the front here. And I've actually gotten impressioning opens on this core. So I think that'll be something that's coming up. You guys will be able to see that here in a video very, very soon. I have also been trying to do a little bit of picking on that, but I didn't really have a great pick that I felt really comfortable using. And I think the Swick has one that would be perfect for that tubular picking, so I'll hopefully be able to include that in a video here coming up. Also, I have a whole load of green belt level locks that are in the works. A lot of master locks in that green belt category. Also European style keyway cylinders, commando locks, and American locks. I have an absolute armada of American locks sitting off to the side here, and I do mean it. It's, if I put it on camera here, it would literally fill up the whole frame and keep going beyond it. So I have that stuff sitting off in the wings here, along with a bunch of the Master Lock stuff. I also have some pack lock stuff that I'm hopefully going to be able to show off here, including some green belt pack lock, as well as blue belt. And I've even gotten some ones there that I think will be interesting. And then in terms of other things I am working on, oh yeah, I do have some German locks. Obviously Avis. I have a pile of Avis locks off to the side and behind me. But I also happen to have a CASP lock that will be coming up in the near future. And I think that'll be fun for people that are interested in some of those overseas brands like that. And in terms of dimple locks, I've also got Yardini, I think is one of the ones I've got over here. Yep, looks like I've got a Yardini multi-lock. I've got multiple ones of those, and I've even got some purple belt pin-in-pin locks. So I got a lot of stuff on the way, and a lot of stuff just to kind of keep it interesting. But this is my submission video for you, Grouchy. Huge shout out to you for 220 subscribers. Congrats, and hopefully one day I'll be able to celebrate my 100 subscribers and do my giveaway. I've got some goodies if you guys subscribe to my channel, and I'll be giving away some Jimmy Longs stuff here in the near future. So thank you guys for watching, and Grouchy, thanks for the shout out, and congrats on 220 subscribers. See you guys in the next one. Bye.